Hey guys, it's your partner. How are you? And guys, we've just what a great video we just saw there, guys. Yeah, we just saw it. Yeah, guys, these were the cool days. You know, the men wore Rolex. They didn't know much about it. They didn't know it was a Pepsi. It was just a GMT. They went down to their local jeweler, and if he was a Rolex agent, they bought one. It was a lot of money, and that was it. None of this bullshit, waitlist, buying other garbage. No, this was a different time. I've been having to think. I had Plastic. You know, Plastic he's a really lovely guy. Plastic. But he can really give you the shits. You know, I was in a foul mood yesterday. Let me tell you, I'm just placing the link here. I was in a really foul mood because me and Jerry, we started a drinking session, and I gotta tell you, man, one of the casualties, we opened some of the scotches. Including the Macallan 12. We opened it. The really nasty bit came out is because we finished off the bourbon. The bourbon. Pine box. That bourbon. Man, that was quality. Quality bourbon. It was a quality bourbon, and me and Jerry just drank it, and we turned nasty. We really did turn nasty. We turned nasty. So I gotta tell you guys, then Plastic starts sending me bullshit. Some asshole dealer at the Gold Coast who wants to sell his Daytona for $38,000. Man, I don't need that from you. If I need help sourcing a Daytona, I can get a better deal from my own contacts. I don't need you looking around for me because, see, I think with Plastic, he's just big noting himself that he did so well. Well, you know, Plastic, I just put it out there. That's my feelings on the show. I don't need you to source one. I can do it myself. And I'm not really sure. I say these things because I'm thinking, you know, it's left to center. The last thing I need is some asshole pushing. It's like a car salesman. You just scare me out of it. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be pushed into doing something because you, I don't know why. You, something's inept in your own life. I don't need to be pushed. In fact, you pushed me out of it. I don't want one anymore. I don't want a Daytona steel with steel bezel like yours. I don't want it anymore. I changed my mind. Changed my mind. That's right. Changed my mind, big boy. Changed my mind. So I gotta say, these super chats are very, very dry. Where's the crew? Crew! Where's the crew gone? The crew's not here. That's okay. Well, the crew's not there. Let's get the super chats underway. So I gotta tell you, I saw a great video where John Reardon was there, and I've kind of started a new passion for my PATEKs again. Not gonna add more, but I'm just gonna be content. In fact, I'd like to add a racing car. I'd like to add a racing car, but that's another story, okay? Guys, I gotta tell you, I was watching this John Reardon video, and he starts talking about he brought up the 5035. That was really cool. I thought that's really cool then. That's really cool. Come on, guys, buy me a drink. Hello, Perf Luxury. How are you? No sound. What's going on, Perf? Hello? You got your mic muted microphone.
Sorry about that, Arch. It just crashed for half a second. Sorry about that, mate.
I got to tell you, man, I had a really big session with my good friend Jerry. And we finished off a Bourbane. We had a really nice Bourbane that Pine Barren got for me. And we were so drunk. Because I was going to savor the Macallan, but I thought, fuck this. We opened it.
Good drop.
Man, I'm going to have some now. Okay, I'm going to have some now in celebration of your... Look, we had a fair bit. We did have some. Look, guys, look, you can see we had a fair bit of it. I got to tell you, the packaging on this Macallan is pretty damn good. Now, you were saying the Macallan is considered really, the snobs like it. Tell me why.
Because the Chinese are buying it. The whole westernisation of the Chinese upper middle class. It's always Macallan. Want that they all want Macallan because they think it's the best. Because a lot of Scottish collectors have it. That doesn't make it the best.
No. I thought Mortlock was the best. You know Mortlock?
But not to them. It's like
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, cheers.
You know why is the Mortlock so expensive? You know, I had someone gave it to me. The Mortlock, it was like $1,000 a bottle for 500 mils. Can you explain that?
Supply and demand, but also the fact that it's not made any longer, or at least not made like that.
What was that? Came in a special box. Why was it so dear?
It was, I believe it was either a private edition or... something to do with memory.
Ralphie did a review on it. Did a review on it, and he reckons it's amazing. A lot of people have only done a small dram they bought of it.
You only get samples of it.
Yeah.
Which is an easy way to make money, but that's for another day. I've already sorted your next dram.
So I got to tell you this, you know, you were I got to be honest with you. I do keep some whiskies on shelf, and sometimes I'm a bit stingy in opening because I just keep, but I got to tell you, I just want to show you a few things because you get a bit shirty. The Macallan 12, as I've said to you there, that has been opened. Look, there's the proof. Okay. The next thing is I want to tell you is the Lagavulin 8. The Lagavulin 8.
Yes, very good. Saw that. How's that going, by the way?
That's also been opened. Actually, I got to tell you something. I want to talk to you about this. Jerry I quite like the Lagavulin 8. Jerry said, for an extra $20, wouldn't you get the Lagavulin 16? That was his comment.
Good luck trying to find the Lagavulin 16 at the moment. There's a bit of a global supply shortage.
You can't get it.
Well, it's not. You can't. It's like steel subs.
Okay.
I know. Some places are playing 8E games.
I got some super chats. NV Scotsman, $3. Who's this guy? Looks like Ali G. #respect. He's a whiskey guy, and he's very kindly sent me a few drams there. And we got Paul, £2, €2.30. Do you spend money on luxury clothes or sneakers? I tell you this now, sneakers. I actually buy a lot of my footwear from secondhand op shops. My favorite pair of shoes, I got a pair of Lloyd's. These are leather shoes. And my friend got them from a op shop. The guy died, and he only wore them a couple of times. I don't know if he died when he was wearing them, but I can tell you every time I wear them, and a pretty girl works by, I get a boner. So there you go, okay? Look, I like to see resources aren't wasted, okay? My sneakers, I will run clothes into the ground. I'm not wearing a Herman Sews shirt today, but this shirt here, it's fraying. I will wear this till literally I can tear it to shreds. Because I don't like to waste. I think resources in this world... Let me say this to you. The Lagavulin 8, Jerry felt he was disappointed with that. I actually quite liked the 8. We also, of course, had the Talisker. That was probably one of the better drops. The Talisker 10. Look at that. It's a healthy... We've had a few of those. We drank the bourbon.
You never go wrong.
The bourbon's gone. We had a few people. The bourbon went. I gotta say, look, I didn't mind a good bourbon. Like, Wild Turkey is a bourbon, okay? But I gotta be honest with you, I'm more of a Scotch guy. Is that okay to say?
100%.
Like, the funny thing is, we started off with the bourbon, then we came back to it, and we thought, oh, this is awful. It's okay. It was actually a quality. Like it's an $85 bourbon. Okay, it's not a cheap bourbon. I think whiskies is where I'm at. Whiskies and wenches. You know what I mean? Whiskies and wenches. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So.
I'll let you in on a bit of a secret, Connor. So I've already sorted your next bottle.
Oh man, that's so cool, man! Just quickly taking a very quick screenshot because no one believes me. Guess who I've got hanging in the background? There was the rancher, and there was a bit of a discussion in the WhatsApp group. This is the Secret Cardinals. Look, I got to be honest with you guys. Seriously, this is the Goodfellas Cardinal group. The Rancher, I don't mean him any harm, okay? But, seriously, Rancher, I got to tell you, I quite like how the channel's gone. We've got some amazing developments. So, look, sometimes, I'm not angry at anyone. I appreciate your service. I thank you for your service. Cheers to all the former guests on the ArchieLuxury live stream channel.
And to all rodent microphones.
Now, let me just tell you, I'm using my microphone today. Tim Wright is here. Hello, Timmy!
Hello, Tim!
1 second, guys. Oh, it's working. Okay. Hey, what's up, guys?
Brand. Hello. I want to ask you something, Tim.
Oh, we're all wearing blue shirts today.
Yes. I got to tell you, I drank Jerry came over.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even remember the name of the bourbon. Can you remember that bourbon I had?
Ooh, Red Breast?
No. That was the whiskey. It's an American whiskey. I'll find it. Just hang. Yeah, no. The Bourbon I had, it had a very special bottle. It was actually, here we go,
Oh.
Basil Hayden's Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. I got to tell you, man, that was absolutely delicious.
The one
Okay?
with the weird label.
Yeah, the wheel packaging, like they had the paper. You know, it was actually very, very, very,
Really?
very cool.
You guys drank the
I
whole
turned
box?
nasty. Can I tell you this story? Bourbon makes me really shitty and angry and vicious because plastic starts coming back to me. Hey, Arch, you should buy a Daytona, and I just snapped at him. I said, man, I'm not in a because. I got to tell you something. Last thing I need is some smartass coming to me telling me he sends me one for sale. There's an asshole at the Gold Coast. I hate his guts. He wants 38,000 Aussie for it, and I said, man, what the hell are you sending me this stupid? I can find my own stock. Okay, I don't
What
need
the
you
hell?
looking out because he gets a rise out of the fact that he thinks he's made money, but the reality is. I could
Didn't
probably
buy
get
it retail, man. Plastic didn't buy it retail.
Oh no, it's not a ceramic. It's a pre-ceramic one. You know.
That's yeah. How much did Plastic pay for his?
I think he paid about 28 Aussie.
What?
It's not a ceramic. They're not as
Wow.
valuable. Tim T, Dan T, $15. Arch visited David SW while on vacation and put in a good word. Thank you. I need that. Everyone is extremely nice and they had nothing but good words for the pontiff. Cheers. Thank you. That is very, very. I got to keep my sponsorships going. Let me just tell you something, Timmy. I was thinking about it last night, okay? Because Plastic gave me the shits. I want to say this to you, okay?
What's up?
I decided I watched some of the John Reardon. He's made a few videos talking about classics, and I think I might just keep my 4 PATEKs. I really like it. Like the only reason I was kicking this idea around was just sort of to change the mix. But I'm thinking, you know what? I love my 4 PATEKs. I love my 3 Rolex. If I can get
Arch.
Yeah.
I mean, I had this idea yesterday. I was thinking about this whole situation about how, Daytonas are actually very.
By the way, I'm wearing my Reverso at the moment. Reverso.
Very nice.
Sorry.
So
Daytonas are what?
Unless let's say for example MJT can procure you a Daytona, I don't feel like it's worth buying one. However, you know what you should what I think you should do. Forget about this. The Daytona actually doesn't deserve the hype that it gets. What you should really do is sell the annual calendar, sell the 5196, and get 5170. Get the chronograph. Get the PATEK chronograph, and that way you don't need the Daytona.
Look, I got to be totally honest with you. What about my Speedy? The Speedy it does an amazing job. You know that? I really love my Speedy. Is that chicken liver?
Oh no. I mean, look, Speedy is great, but it ain't PATEK.
Look, I got to tell you, I actually really like I was thinking about it. You know what? This watch came back to me. Mm-hmm. Just keep them. I sometimes get a bit restless.
Sorry, no. I don't think you should get rid of Speedy. Speedy is great as so that
tell me this.
Have some connection to the little guy.
No, I think the Speedies aren't cheap now. The Speedies are not cheap.
Yeah, but
I think for me, you know what?
Need something to keep you grounded, man.
I want to buy some more LV boxes. What do you reckon?
By the way, did you see? I was watching the Roman Sharp thing, and in his office, he got Louis Vuitton suitcases as well.
Oh no, he's always had that. He's had that for ages.
Well, he copied that from you. Let's be honest. You had YouTube channel first.
Who knows? Look, with Roman, I got to be honest with you. You know, I don't want to be a dealer. I don't want to be a dealer because I don't like customers. Mm-hmm. I don't like people. Mm-hmm. And I just want to do my own thing. You know, that's kind of... Look, the biggest motivator for me in life is pussy. Okay. I love pussy.
Okay.
Does that make sense or not?
Yeah, makes some sense, man. Makes some
You got to
sense.
work out what you want.
Yeah.
Japanese pussy is probably the most premium pussy in the world.
Really?
Korean's not bad either.
No, it's not that great. It's overhyped.
Japanese isn't that great either. It's overhyped too. But I tell you what, the two countries that spend the most on porn is Japan and Korea. Did you know that?
What? No way.
Yeah. Japan
Really?
makes the most porn movies compared to any other country.
I believe that. Yeah, I believe that.
It's a $20 billion a year
But in
industry.
Korea, porn is like illegal. Even government actually restricts the website. I mean,
Yeah, it's
obviously
illegal in Japan too. Haven't you seen the pixelation?
but I know about the pixelation. But in Korea, like you can't even go on the websites unless you have the VPN. The government restricts it. It's crazy.
I got to tell you this. Let me just say this to you. You know what I think? I'm in middle age.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you honestly, okay? I don't honestly, no bullshit, because I like to share my feminine side with you.
Yes.
I think with the watches, something seriously, Tim, I probably got enough. 4 Pateks, 3 or 4 Rolex, like if I get the Pepsi.
Yeah.
A Reverso and a Speedy. Man, that's more than enough. More than enough.
I mean, I think like having that Louis Vuitton box to keep the watches in, it's a really good way of keeping the collection relatively compact. Yeah.
I mean,
you're not going to go out and get shitters. No more
so
Tudor.
No more Tudor. No more Tudor. What I am going to do is, all I'd like to do is get one more Kelly for the wife. I'd like to get a Kelly later on.
Ooh. Nice.
And I'd like to, that's about it. I'd like to actually get, I'm quite modest. I'd like to get a Camry later on down the track. A new Camry. Yeah, Camry.
Yeah.
Because I don't want the 4-cylinder, maybe get leather interior.
Leather interior. I think like Nissan Murano would be way better.
Murano, they're not that expensive in Australia. The Muranos.
It's just
but I don't like
Camry,
Nissan. I don't like Nissan because they went into bed with Renault.
Oh,
I don't know if you know that, and the
really?
quality's shit now. Nissan. I've never been a Nissan man. A lot of Nissan's always been kind of. Yeah, Nissan's always been a bit. I love the Z cars. That's the 370Z. Like that they've made these for years. But I'm more of a I don't know. I got to be totally honest with you. I think for me, I'm actually happy with the watches I've got. I know it sounds boring. I'd love to get a Pepsi. I really would love to get a Pepsi.
Oh,
I would.
I have
really
a Pepsi. I don't even know
Pepsi.
where it is. It's probably somewhere in one of those 6 boxes, but I don't know which one.
The Pepsi.
I don't have time to check. It's crazy.
Look, I gotta say the Pepsi would be great to have. I gotta say, the Daytona. I've really thought about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I find the screw-in pushers a real pain in the ass.
That's what I'm saying. 5170 Arch.
I'm actually starting to warm to this thing too. This thing.
You still have that thing.
Yeah. Still got it.
Cool.
Still got it. Yeah, I'm starting to warm to it. I'm thinking, you know what? It's so ugly. It's cool.
Yeah. I love the bracelet on that thing.
Yeah, chunky.
Yeah, the
monkey.
movement is Solita, but that's a.
No, I think it's a Lamania.
Oh, Lamania, okay. But the
Lamania.
bracelet is like proprietary. It's not some stamped out bullshit.
Yeah. So I got to say to you, man, I would like to. You know what? I would really. I love my watches. You don't have to own everything.
Yeah, but look, Arch, like I feel, I personally, I feel like 5170 as a chronograph. That's the best it can get. Like, yes, it can.
You know, I want to keep the 5170 if I got a big inheritance from my old man.
5170. What?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay.
If he went away, like left this earth,
Mm-hmm.
I'd possibly look. But you know, they're so expensive. You know, they are really dear.
Well, did you put the annual on the market? Have you tried putting annual on the market?
I put nothing on them. No, I don't want to sell it. I've changed my mind. I changed my mind completely. I don't want to sell it. I don't want to sell any of my paddocks. Now, Perf, what the hell is that thing there in the green? 15 years old.
That looks delicious.
That is Springbunk. Springbunk
that?
from Campbelltown.
I see. Tell me
Us
this.
wee Glaswegians, we can't talk properly.
So you live in an apartment in Perth, is that right? Or
Correct.
a house?
Correct.
You live by yourself? You're married? Single? What are you, Perth?
Single, trust me, with my line of work.
Okay. So you're happy, bud, is that right?
Happy and content.
Happy as Larry.
Yep, I've sorted your next bottle, Arch, just a tip for the punters. So that is a Springbank 15. The last of the 2017 stock has just left Australia.
Yeah.
Good luck getting anything more at the moment due to COVID and the global demand.
I'm going to have a Lagavulin 8, just as we're talking here. Is it okay?
A fine dram, sir.
No colouring in
Stop
Lagavulin
teasing
8,
us, Tim. Stop teasing us, Tim.
Yeah, ever since I went to Barcelona, everything is all over the place.
Is there any colour in that? Is there any colour in that?
Probably not. Probably not, given how clear it is. For an 8-year-old, you'd expect no darker, not a shade. So
the Talisker, you can tell that's got colour in it. The Talisker 10, because it's like caramel.
Yeah, if Diageo removed that, they'd have probably one of the finest drams for a 10-year-old.
Does that make you sick, the colour, or not?
Not physically sick, but it makes me sick in the gut to see somebody destroying such quality.
This is not good.
What's wrong, Tim?
Okay, never mind. I get scared.
AOC at the door.
What happened to the extra links?
He found his Pepsi.
Because I had them over there. Damn.
I
started.
I thought AOC was at the door.
Yeah, no, because this date just is not mine, and I was fucking around with it, and I thought I lost the links for a second. Panicked.
I got to tell you, what do you think 18-year-old whiskeys like? Do you think there's I noticed whiskeys, there used to be a lot more 18s around. Now it's getting younger. Whiskeys they're like sort of my choice of women. They're getting younger. Why is that?
Demand, the Chinese market, mate. It's what's fueling it.
They're churning
the Chinese market. Like, they never existed before under communism, right?
I know. Blame 11/11 ping pong. I'll tell you a funny story, Arch. A newsreader in India, actually on or it was an MC for when the Chinese president Xi Jinping visited. The stupid bozo actually introduced him as 11/11 ping pong. Mm-hmm. Like they read it as though it was Roman numerals.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Fair enough. But you know what? He's an evil dictator anyhow. So he's just a nasty son of a bitch. Let me say this: the Chinese market, like, they don't even drink whiskey properly. They just use it as a status symbol, don't they?
Yeah, it's just like Rolex. I mean, Rolex is a well-marketed watch. Patek Philippe is a well-made watch. Well,
it's a different genre. It's a complete, like, I got to tell you, I always come back to Rolex because Rolex is so versatile. You know, it's waterproof. That's what I love about Rolex. But I've got to tell you, I've actually decided, Perf, I think I'm going to just back the truck up a bit. I don't really want to sell any of my PATEKs. I love them.
Please don't.
I love my 3 Rolex. I'd love to add a 4th Rolex. I would like to add a 4th Rolex. No, I make no bones about that. Like a Pepsi. I'd love a Pepsi. But I got to tell you, in all honesty, I don't really want terribly much. I mean, how many watches do you really need? Perf, how many have you got?
Got five non-shitters.
What are they?
Five
Tell me what they
non-shitters
are.
at the
What do they
moment.
got? What do they got? Quickly, tell me what they are.
Blue Pelagos, 41mm bluesy. And then I've got the SMP 300 Blue 2018. And then I've got the giant panda bred in captivity. I've got the racing speedy panda.
Yeah, that's not bad. Seriously, would you get a PATEK?
At this stage, no.
It's a lot of money, or it's not.
Lot of money in terms of it's not certain money for the future.
Oh, I see. But is Amiga certain money for the future?
No, but it's not as bigger outlay to begin with.
Yeah.
That is unless it's a flippin' turbulum.
Yeah. I gotta say, no. See, what any decent PATEK, like say a 5196, they're still going to set you back over $20,000 Aussie. You know what I mean? That's 20,000. It's kind of hurt money, isn't it? You used to be able to buy a second-hand Camry for that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to outlay 20 for a bluesy because I mean its value.
Bluesy's so versatile. Bluesy's so versatile. Tell me this: in the whiskies, you've always been a whiskey man.
Mm-hmm.
You're not
champagne man too, but
okay. See, Ace of Spades.
No, tell you what. 2 secs. Let me bring you back something really properly good. 2 secs.
Yeah. He's an interesting guy, Timmy.
I wonder what his whiskey cave looks like.
Tell me this, Timmy.
Quite a collection.
In your case, there. When are you going to buy your own house? When are you going to do something for yourself? Like, I would be going Midwest. You and the wife, let me tell you this. You and the wife.
Where?
Fly over states, like Maine.
What am I going to do there?
Oklahoma. Sorry?
And what am I going to do there?
It's cheap cost of living there.
But,
okay,
I mean...
here's the idea. Okay?
Yeah, all right.
Your parents are in aged care. They could set up a really nice facility in the Midwest. You could have horsey rides for them. The labor's cheap, so you could package it and say, you know what? We're starting a new community out in the Midwest. You could buy some nice land, have a ranch. You could get some workers in cheap, and offer like a retirement community there for them and you could charge a super premium even though your costs are super cheap.
What? I don't know if that's even possible anymore.
Why is it not? Look, let me tell you this. I want you to come back with solutions, not problems.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, I mean,
because you could buy a house in these states, like 150, 200,000 gets you a beautiful home
in the middle of nowhere.
You and the wife maybe should start having children soon.
We're not that interested in children.
Why do you say that?
I mean, I'm personally, I'm not.
Does your wife want children or not?
Not really.
What does she say?
I mean, she's just not a big fan of children. I mean, she wouldn't know what to do with them if she had them anyways.
She's a nurse. She's an RN.
Yeah, but our plants are dying. Look at this. We have. Look, you want to see something? Look, I'll show you our plant. Look.
Come on, guys. The super chats. Come on, guys. Help me out, guys.
Does that look like a healthy
super
plant?
Chats.
Archie?
Yeah, but that could be because she's just angry that... Tim, you got to have kids, Tim. One of the greatest gifts in life is having children, Tim.
What? Since when?
I'm just telling you, Tim.
Archie,
why are we here? Okay, forget these systems. Communism, capitalism, libertarianism, all this trendy shit. You know what the honest answer is?
Yeah.
Breed and procreate.
Why? Isn't that just another system? Isn't
wouldn't it
that
be
like
sad
that
to think
idea?
you're at the end of the road?
A what?
You're at the end of the road. There's no more Tim Wrights coming out. Don't you want to? It's to have kids.
What about? I feel like when people say that they're just afraid of death, right? Like where people say, "Oh, you need kids in order for your genes to live on," but that's not a good reason to have kids. Just so that it's kind of selfish in some ways.
We're all selfish sons of bitches.
Yeah, and
Tim.
that's what I'm saying. Like there's no good reason to have kids. You know?
All I'm saying is, Timmy, when you look at what's important in your life, right?
Yeah.
I think how old are you? Early 30s. Wouldn't it be great to get your own home? Right?
It's too expensive. I mean, Arch.
No, you're in New York.
Yeah.
New York is expensive, okay?
Yeah.
So you'd go into where would you go? You go Midwest. There's many great states. And say, where could we go? California's expensive.
I don't know if I would be able to live there.
Vegas is a great place to be.
No, it's not. It's awful. It's gonna burn down. The climate change is going to burn that state down.
Perth luxury. When are you going to have kids?
Nope. At least
that?
not in my current line of work. I don't want anybody getting a 3 a.m. call, knock on the door to say that I've passed or something.
Look, I got to tell you, Perth, it's the whiskies. Let me ask you this. Japanese, you're not into Japanese, you're not into Indian, you're not into Irish. It's pure Scotch whiskey.
Well, I haven't explored Scotland enough yet. Finish one thing before you start the next, as my father always said.
Yeah, fair point. Tell me this. What is You've seen some of the scotches I've had on my show. I've highlighted a lot of them. What do you think the best scotch I had was?
Well, they're all good in their own right. I don't want to criticize anybody else that's gifted besides myself.
But do you think like the single barrel, single cask is the premium in Scotch, or?
Oh, if you're lucky enough to get it. I mean, well,
so
I was tossing up a few ideas. I mean, obviously it depends on what Middle Park, have. But so my next toss-ups are for those, and it's also a recommendation that I've made previously. Thinking about sending you a Glen Scotia 15. Ralphie's rated that in the 90s. It's a brilliant alternative for those that either can't get a Springbank or don't want to pay the flippers.
Tell me this, what's your view on Ralphie? Do you think he's good?
Good to a degree. Now, here's the to a degree part. The problem is with such popularity like that and respect, the problem is that all the flippers now listen to him, and his reviews are effectively poisoning some of the good bottles. Not intentionally.
How many subscribers has Ralphie got now?
In excess of 100k, 200k.
Wow!
Because I know he's got his silver plaque up on the wall.
Ooh,
okay, yeah.
Big Bickies.
Does he do it full time now?
Oh, pretty much. I mean, he's also on the Isle of Man. What's there? The TT? And one or two prisoners on black site from the UN.
He's got 160,000. He's got 40 million. Okay, he's probably as successful as ArchieLuxury. Like I've got about 40. I had about 50 million views, but I took 10 million views down because I took the videos off. Okay. Ralphie's lost weight. He looks thinner. What's happened to him?
Oh, okay. I was going to.
Oh, we got.
Well, I was going to say not that, shall we say, from a politically correct point of view, Tim.
Juco Ted, $5. Can we all agree that Tim should stay in wonderful New York with his perfect dystopian ideas? Look, I got to tell you, Tim, if I were you, I'd get out of New York. Is a rat race. I would go. Look, Perth. Tell me this. I'm trying to give Tim some advice. Wouldn't you go somewhere reasonable, cheap, 150,000, get a 4-bedroom home,
Alright.
buy yourself a.
If I go there, they will kill me. These people, these people, they're insane, man.
Well,
What are you talking about? I will
Tim?
I will get murdered for
I just
saying.
gotta take a toilet break, guys. I gotta take a toilet break. This whiskey's gone through me.
Toilet break sponsored by upcoming champagne exclusives.
Ooh, a champagne.
Exactly. I'll just be 1 minute, guys.
Well, Tim, I actually live near the Australian equivalent of Fort Bragg in the States. So Fort Bragg has all your Delta buddies. So Swanbourne, for those that don't know, there's a little army group called the Special Projects or the Special Air Service. So the best part is you don't have to invest on neighbourhood security, dude. There's a running joke. There's a human burglar alarm behind every second door. Just comes out, picks them up by the neck, drops them back out.
I mean, I would actually, to answer LA Methwich, I actually, you know what, Australia might be a good choice. But
you would love Queensland. Death tax.
Huh? No, I mean,
death tax in Queensland, inheritance tax.
I mean, I don't think if it's gonna affect me. There's nothing to inherit.
Queensland has the world's deadliest snake.
Look, I mean, how many people die of snakes in Australia every year?
Not many, but trust me, you don't want to get snapped by one, mate.
Did you see like a couple of? It's like literally a couple of days ago, a bridge in Washington collapsed. Like the whole United States, it's falling apart, man. Our infrastructure here, it's gonzers, guys. It's gonzers.
I wonder why when we know who the real Labor Secretary is. Mr. Mittens. Bernie.
Well, I mean, he just got the position. I mean, this thing has been happening for a long time, and there's just no movement.
I know.
Yeah, there's no movement. There's a political deadlock in United States. So just sit back. I got 3 bottles of champagne to watch as United States fall apart.
Yeah. Well, let's have a look at the first one. This one.
Yeah, what's that?
Well, actually, before I get on to that, let me tell you a bit of a sad story about the Macallan that I bought Arch. So, I don't know, have you ever seen this, Tim, with any bottles of alcohol that manufacturers are having to put holographic seals on them like you see on credit cards?
Yeah. Wait, what? For security purposes?
Like to prevent fakers nicking the ruddy top of the bottle off.
Yes.
And then refilling it with fake crap and putting it back on.
Yeah.
Macallan have had to do that.
Wow.
So even Archer's 12-year-old, it's got a little holograph like stuff. It's basically taped like about there on the bottle.
Oh wow!
It's to prevent people cutting the foil top off and replanting it. I mean, how sad. I mean, I thought it was bad enough that people were doing Rolexes. No, people will counterfeit anything where there's a buck to be made.
You mean like somebody would buy the Macallan, open it up very carefully, making sure not to destroy the seal.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. That's why if you're selling empty bottles, make sure there's no foil caps.
Jeez.
I mean, and mark it up with a stone or something. And if people object, sorry, but we need to protect fellow enthusiasts' investment.
I mean, I know that this happens with fragrances all the time. People would buy the Aventus and then take the something like Explorer, something that smells very, very similar for 1/10 of the price, and they would just swap it out. Vicious and nasty fakers. And, somebody who's buying it online, they wouldn't know. A lot of people, they just don't know what's going on.
Hello.
So-
Hello. What's going on, Timmy?
Hey, welcome
Tell
back,
me,
Arch.
Tell me. What's happening?
We're just talking about evil counterfeiters, Arch.
Evil counter.
Who's counterfeiting what? What are they counterfeiting today?
McAllen, Creed
Macallan's
Aventus.
beer?
Hey, can I ask you this? Have they really started making fake whiskies?
Yeah, they've been making fake McAllen for years.
But who
Or at
sells
least
it?
the
Like Dan
Italians.
Murphy's.
It's
Dan
the
Murphy's
Italians,
doesn't
Arch.
sell it.
They're doing it on eBay.
Juco Ted $5. Hurts to agree with Tim, but our infrastructure is crumbling. China prints money and rebuilds infrastructure. We print money and bail out banks and free dollars.
Yep.
Tell me this. Seriously, like they do fake. Like how fake is it? These whiskeys. Like what do they do? They buy the
They'll
bottles
just put
secondhand. Or...
turkey. They'll just put wild turkey inside or something. Something that's
And
good.
what they'll do is
Not-
they'll usually buy an old bottle, try and get the foil top off it. But if you grab your Macallan 12 out now, Arch, I'll show you something that's quite sad.
Yep. Oh, it's got. I know exactly.
All
what
good.
You're gonna tell. You're gonna tell
The
me.
little holograph near the foil top.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep, they do that to prevent ruddy, fakers.
Counterfeiters.
Yep. I mean, I've never seen a Scotch do that before, but yeah, because of all these fake Macallans, especially editions and stuff coming out of Italy, they're all out of Italy. If you ever get offered a Macallan out of Italy, run. Don't even think about it. Just run and don't look back.
I got to tell you guys, these super chats are lousy. How am I supposed to survive with these lousy super chats? Okay, what whiskey?
Today?
What champagne are you opening there? Please
So
tell me.
I'm not opening it. Trust me, you can't get it anymore.
Yeah, what is it?
That is called Mum de Cremont.
Yeah.
So Mum de Cremont, made by House of Mum. I believe they made it up until 2013 with the proper labelling Blanc de Blanc. Because, finer detail, as you can see, the label's folded over in the end. If a label is folded over on the end, from a traditionalist point of view from the Champagne region, if it's folded over on the end, it means that it is hand-delivered. It has to be hand-delivered.
Tell me this.
Can't
tell
be.
me this.
Yeah.
I tell you the champagnes I've had. I've had a couple bottles of Dom Perignon. I have had Krug. Krug. I've had Bollinger. I've had Moe. It always gives me gas. Why does it give me gas?
Doesn't give me gas.
Oh, dude.
Paul Regia. I love that's Sir Winston Churchill champagne. The problem with champagne is you've got to finish the whole bottle off. And whiskeys, you can share it with multiple friends. That's what I like about whiskeys. Like I had Jerry over. So those of you guys who don't know, Jerry married my first wife, the Ukrainian Russian. And now she's Ukrainian, but she's sort of pro-Russian. She's been
Is he still married to her, or?
Yeah, Jerry's still married to her. You betcha. When they got married, I gave him a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue, and I gave him a wedding a card, and I just put 2 words in it: "Thank you."
Nice.
I got to be honest with you. In all honesty, look, I'm happy that Jerry. I got to be honest with you, okay? Jerry's a nice guy. I'm glad. Look, I'm glad she's found somebody because, you know what? She gave me the bloody shits at times. Okay? Very stubborn woman. That woman is very... Oh, what is that thing? Show us that. What's that? Looks really cool, that box. Just show us the box. Raise it up again. That looks cool. 2006.
Whoa.
Yellow
and-
raincoat, $7.46 Canadian. Lange Saxonia annual calendar in rose gold. Thoughts? Actually, I had a friend of mine who actually had. Did he have a Saxonia in 1815? Lange. I'm going to type that in. Lange Saxonia annual calendar. I got to be honest with you. I really do think. See, the problem with Lange is.
The expensive service cost.
By the way, did you know this, Tim? I want to share something with you because you're Russian heritage.
Okay.
My grandfather had a good friend of his, right?
Alexa, turn on the light.
He had a good friend of his who was a Pradalska in the army.
what?
A Pradalska.
What is a Prodalska?
You say, what the hell is a Pradalska?
Yeah, no idea.
Pradalska, you know how you have the front line, they're moving forward.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
The Pradalska was right at the back of the pack, and
Ooh.
anyone who was trying to defect or run away from the army, soldiers, they would shoot them.
Damn.
Okay, it sort of dealt with the cowards who were changing their mind about their patriotism.
Yeah.
Pradalska! And
Ouch.
my dad told me a story. When he came to Australia, he was friends with this guy.
Who was Prodalska?
His father was a Pradalska, but he
Ooh.
went insane. Like he walk around the garden, put toads into his jacket. He said, "I'm protecting the soldiers." He just
Damn. That's rough.
There's a lot of damage that happens because
Yeah. I mean,
the Russian army had a Pradalska. I never heard of that. Have you ever heard of a Pradalska? The Australian army do that?
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that's there you go. That's a typical kind of authoritarian thing to do.
Russian solution, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at this annual calendar. To be completely honest with you, I got to tell you, this is fucking amazing. That is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
My God, look at that. It's got the two disc date.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love the moon. You know what? I got to tell you, seriously. I mean, I'm a PATEK man.
Yeah.
But I could easily have gone all Lange. That is beautiful.
It's
what do I
very
think of it?
usable.
I got to tell you, Lange Saxonia annual calendar. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I think it's actually, I got to be honest with you, I think it's actually nicer than a PATEK.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a blend of a date just.
Look, seriously, guys, I'm a PATEK man. PATEK and Pussy. That's my two aims in life. I want to get the Pussy and the PATEKs. This is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. That is absolutely, I don't know. What do you think, Perf? Tell me what you think.
Oh, gorgeous.
And they're a nice size. They're not there's no girly size ones. They're all big.
Yeah. Look, it's got like two disadvantages.
Buy me a drink. I'm thirsty, fikers. Get me a drink.
And what else does it say on the dial, Tim? Your favourite word starting with a G. Glasuta.
Hey, Perf, I'm going to have another whiskey just to show you that I'm not stingy with your whiskeys. I'm going to have some Talisker.
You want the big guns out?
Did I drink a Talisker already? I can't remember. Did I already drink some Talisker?
No, you had the Lagervollen.
Perth, you got everybody on Talisker. I saw Logan Hall getting Talisker.
Yep.
Everybody is getting Talisker. It's you got
Logan
everyone
Hall
hooked.
Talisker?
I'm so jelly.
Talisker is actually a great whiskey. Here we go. Super chat. Here we go. Bella Ambidians, $5 Aussie. Hey, Arch, should I invest in crypto? Stay away from crypto crap!
Man, crypto mistake.
Look, I got to be totally honest with you. I like pussy. That's always been my driving force. I had actually a deep and meaningful with the wife the other day, Perf.
Wow.
And I said to her, I was really drunk too. I was drinking that bourbon stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, do you know why I married you? I like to have sex every day. It didn't go over well, Tim. Can I ask you that why?
Yeah.
Why is that? Why doesn't it go over? I'm being brutally honest.
Yeah.
I like to bring honesty into the relationship.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't think women like to have sex every day. It's just it's weird.
But why get married? That's why I got married. I said to her, do you realize it's like having a Ferrari I don't drive? I don't want a low mileage Ferrari. I want a Ferrari that I've enjoyed.
Yeah.
I don't want to sell this Ferrari with 4,000 miles on the clock. Ooh, what is that? What is that bottle there? That looks beautiful. What is
Careful.
that? That's
Ooh.
a champagne.
That's not just any champagne.
Tell me this, how do you
That is
store
the-
it? Don't you have to store it at the right temperatures?
Oh, I've got that all sorted.
You got a cellar or what? What do you got? You
Oh,
got one
yeah.
of the fridges, cellar fridge?
Well,
Tell me this, how many bottles do you have of whiskey and scotch? Tell me the scotch. Give me the count.
The collection.
16 to 18, I believe.
What?
That's reasonable.
About 18 bottles.
18,000,
last count.
1800, 18...
No, just 18. I'm selective.
How many whiskies?
18, 19.
How many champagnes?
18. Oof,
Champagnes.
probably about 30.
Here we go.
That's the actual Sir Winston Churchill, not just his brand. That's the actual Churchill bottle. They're going for about $4.50 if you can get one.
Bella Ambience, $5. Thanks, Arch. Don't drink and drive. Definitely not. Definitely not. And we've got another super chat here. I love the super chats. Here we go.
Oh.
Super chat. Pavel, $10. Arch, which would you pick out of the pre-ceramic two-tone oyster bracelet 30 dials? Sub with sapphire, hour accent, or GMT? You know what? I hate these 30 dials, but if I had to choose, I'd probably go the GMT with the ruby. What do you think, Tim? Give me your opinion.
You know, I saw a guy with the.
But I don't like precious stones on a sports watch. I don't like it. Dress watch maybe, but not on a sports. I
saw a guy yesterday at 7-Eleven. Some old crusty looking guy, and he had the 30 dial Submariner. I thought it looked awful. Absolute. It looks so old. Just like the guy. It made me sick almost.
Oh my god.
Yeah, forget about this. Yeah, if you wanna look 20 years older than you are, then yeah, go ahead and get it. But damn.
I got to tell you guys, that Lange is gorgeous. You know what? Instead of having PATEKs, 4 PATEKs. Actually, I don't know if you watch David Lee, the Ferrari collector. Do you watch David Lee? Have you heard of David Lee at all?
No. David Lee.
His family's got a jewelers. He Hung Lee Jewelers. Okay.
He Hung Lee.
And he basically said he'd rather collect Ferraris than Porsches and Lamborghinis. He'd rather concentrate on one brand. And I feel the same way about my PATEKs. I may not have that many. I got 4, right?
Okay.
But for a lower middle class man whose grandfather used to pick up cigarette butts dumpers to smoke, I think I done pretty damn well.
He's done exceptionally well.
Yeah, so I got to tell you, I'm actually pretty happy with my collection. I'd love a 5170. I'm not going to sell. No, Tim, I'm not going to sell the annual because I love my annual. If I get money, yeah, I'd buy one. You know what else I'd buy too, Timmy?
What's up?
I want to get a car.
Now, what are those cars called? I don't like the small cars where you sit on the floor. What's the Murano called? Like, what is that?
That's an SUV.
Okay, I want. Why you don't want an SUV, or are they more expensive in Australia? Like, what's
the tires expensive, servicing. They drink a lot of gas. I like sedans. I've always been very conservative, like my PATEKs, conservative. Perf, what sort of car do you have?
Mini.
They're
the Mini Cooper.
beautiful. They're beautiful. They're beautiful.
My wife
they're
loves
so
Mini.
fucking expensive to maintain. They're owned by BMW. They're just turds. You got the 3-cylinder or a 4-cylinder one?
4.
Has it been reliable?
Up to the moment, it has. As about
How many
as
Ks you got on it?
reliable as my side is.
Perf.
Sorry.
What's
You
wrong?
okay?
You okay?
What the hell?
Yeah.
Can we get an ambulance for you, or what's wrong there, man?
Nah, all good.
Tell me, what reliable as your what? Your
You look
Saab.
like a truck guy. Perf. You look like a big truck guy.
Reliable as your what? Saab. You had a Saab as well?
No. About as reliable as a Mossad hit squad.
Okay, so how many Ks you got
Very
on
reliable.
your Mini? How many Ks?
75k? 75,000.
How many water pumps have you done?
Don't start. Don't go there.
Why is that? You have or you haven't?
Ooh, quite a few.
They're plastic. They break.
Yeah. Sore spot alert.
Yeah. Diesel or petrol?
Petrol, please.
That's probably, they have a lot of problems with the fuel pump in the diesel, so that's probably Duco Ted $5. I pray every day that gas goes up to $75 per gallon, so there is only like 5 people on the road. Is that too much? Duco Ted, he's got the Porsche. I tell you what, I really want to get I love it.
I thought you were
there's
gonna.
too many people on the road. There's
I thought
many.
I thought you were gonna say that he has a Tesla.
Oh no!
I got to tell you this. Tell me this. Juco, we got Doc BBC $2. Most girls don't want sex at all, just want your wallet.
Interesting.
I got to tell you seriously, I want to say this to you. Can I say this to you without being offensive or nasty or rude or vicious or nasty?
Probably not.
The reason I got married, I said to my first wife, every wife I've had, so I've effectively had 3. I said, the reason I married, I want sex every day. I like breasts and I want to have intimate fun. That's the reason I got married. It's the reason you buy a Ferrari is I like driving fast.
Mm-hmm.
And the first wife, she said, well, maybe you should. She actually said something rather nasty, but I said, you know what? I think I'll take you up on your advice. And then I went to Asia. And then I had the Asian wife and I had the Thai wife originally. And then, you know what? It was okay. Everything was cool. It was amazing. Okay. I can't lie. And then finally I ran out of money, came back. I got to say, I don't understand this. Is there anything wrong with liking intimacy every day? Is that a bad thing? Does that make me evil if I want to have intimate relations every day for my life until I die? Is that bad?
I mean,
and then if they say to you, look, I don't feel like that, so that's okay. How about I do a bit of outsourcing?
Look, by the way, you know that there's like a lot of people now in open relationships. That whole
I gotta explain something to you.
read
I'm
an article
happy.
about this.
I'm happy. I don't like to share my toys. If I own something, they're not to be shared. It's like my PATEK. I wear it when I want to. If you want to borrow it, it's not available for borrowing.
Arch, look at the statistic. 1 in 5 Americans who claim 1 in 5 Americans. Oh, okay. So check this out. Around 4 to 9% of American adults engage in some sort of open relationship. There you go. 4 to 9%. That's like
not much.
Well, that would. You go back. You go back 10 years.
Do you have an
and
open
that was
relationship?
a taboo.
Do you have an open relationship?
I mean, what do you? What? Well, look. If anybody was to want to sleep with me, that would have been something to think about. But let's be honest.
You're a happily married guy.
I wish. Right? That's something.
See, I'd rather just be sneaky and lie about it. I'm a hypocrite.
I see.
I have double standards.
Of course.
Nothing's fair in this world. Why should it be fair in a relationship?
I mean, look. I'm just saying.
Mobster, $5, Arch. If you could buy any Panerai, what would it be? Some gold models have a real fake-off kind of presence. Just bought a PAM 682 submersible. Love it. Let's have a look at the PAM 6. You know what I really like in PAM? Let me tell you this, okay?
This whole
PAM
thing actually about getting married and stuff. That's
682.
how long is that gonna go on? Let's be honest. That's
Look, I got to be
outdated
totally
system.
honest with you guys. Seriously, you know what I would get in a PAM? I love the PAM 18K. I just kind of remember with the blue. It's got a blue strap.
18K gold.
Yeah, it's 18K. It's got a bluey strap. I think that is beautiful. This is a PAM 01112 rose gold 44 mil. That's what I reckon that is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, Arch, you know
No?
what? Actually, that one you have to stay away from. That movement,
Why?
the movement in that one is dog shit.
Okay.
See, if you look at that movement, no, go back to this one. You see the offset movement. The 9 o'clock. Where you see a 9 o'clock and a seconds hand and a date. I spoke with like a watchmaker, and they said that though you should stay away from PAMs with this movement. You can tell it. You can tell that it's got that movement.
about the
Yeah, that one is better.
717?
There you go. Yeah.
Look at that, just a two-hander.
Yeah, that's perfect.
This is it.
Perfect.
This is the one I like actually. Sorry, this here.
This one is fine.
756. 7.
Yeah, it looks different.
You know, only thing is it's 30 meters water resistant.
Oh yeah. No, that's.
No,
it
this is
just
beautiful.
looks
I
like it's
love
the same
that
one.
blue. Look at that. That is just.
Huh.
I'd almost buy it just as a dress watch. It's
Looks
fucking
like the
gorgeous.
same movement though. It looks like the same movement. Damn it.
No, because it doesn't have a date.
Oh, wait. It's just no. This one's fine. Oh, because there's two actually. If you go
What do you think
back,
of that? I reckon that is the most beautiful color combination. Look at
Yeah,
look
that
at the
one-
color combination. Look at that. It's just.
yeah, it's very
I
interesting.
look. I got to tell you,
Very bold.
with Pam itself, there,
Mm.
I'm a huge paneristi. I actually, I always wanted a Pam. I could never afford one because in the 2000s they were so expensive. I got one. I got a submersible. It was a shit one. I got a shit one because it had the bloody 7750 movement with the chronograph removed. It was so fucking noisy.
Yeah.
Fike! You wind the thing and this rotor was spinning around in it,
The grinding
that
sound.
destroyed the fantasy, and it had spring-loaded lugs. Spring-loaded
Ooh.
lugs. When they fake up, you've got to basically throw it away. But
Damn.
I got rid of it. I sold it to an Englishman.
Mm.
They sold enough shit cars in their time to be able to get a few shit things coming back to them. It was a 1024, I think. It was a PAM 24, I think I had. What did I have? I think I had the PAM 24. Yep, that's what I had. A PAM 24. Absolute fucking garbage. I like this. I reckon that is sexy. I'm just talking aesthetically.
Yeah.
This
It's
is a
very
PAM 741. PAM 741. I think that is just beautiful. Now, the reality is it's not a really great PAM because the thing about it is that sucks monkey balls is the fact that it is, I don't think it's that
What is that
water
movement?
resistant.
Wait. Go back up.
But you don't buy a PAM for the movement. You buy it.
but
You
what-
buy
what-
it for.
also let's see that shot in the pocket. Just scroll down a little bit. The
Sorry.
one where there's an image of a guy
He's
wearing
in his
yeah,
pocket. He's
yeah.
very trendy, man. He's very
Ooh.
hipster
a
man.
Bark and Jack kind of shot.
Oh, actually, here's a movement shot. That's not terrible.
What the hell is that?
That's the
looks
movement. That's
weird.
not terrible,
That's-
is it?
You know what? Damn. That's
That's not
impressive.
terrible, is it? What's wrong
Yeah.
with that? That's.
Damn. Looks in house.
What's the water resistance?
Well, that's gotta be
PAM
200.
47471 water. I'll just find it now. Water resistance. Come on, you stupid son of a
If
bitch.
you zoom in on that image, it'll probably say, "Oh, what?" Okay.
Panorized
What?
sauce. Let's check this baby out. It's a 3-day. There we go. That's it. This is let's have a look here. Panorized sauce. It's 30 meters. What the fuck?
What?
30 fucking meters?
What the hell? That's ridiculous. What
The big bloke explodes.
I mean, I like
Man.
it. It's so beautiful, but 35... It's like a PATEK, for fuck's sake.
What a disaster.
Why couldn't they make that at 200 meters? There's
I'll be right
nothing. Put some seals in there, some lube. It'll be fine. But no! 30 fucking meters. That's ridiculous. That's what killed... You wonder why Pam is shit? That's the reason.
Well, the whole reason it's shit is because they make shitters that the open hand point does not approve of.
Let me tell you this. Perf Luxury... What colour is... Have you got a Union Jack on your Mini? On the roof?
Yes.
That's so cool, isn't it?
So mainstream.
How much did you pay for it?
Too much. Don't go there.
How much? 50? How much?
65.
No, that's what they cost. How many years ago did you get it?
3.
Is it a good car or is it shit? Don't go there.
It gets me from A to B.
Can I ask you this honestly, right? I don't want to be rude to you because I love you, right? But don't you think you should be getting the fuck out of it very soon because it's going to have some really expensive repairs? Do you understand what I'm saying to you or not? Or not?
Embarrassingly, I do.
So would you get rid of it or what would you do?
Do it up, flog it off, flip it at the moment, possibly.
How much is it worth now? 30?
Might be 40.
The problem is, you got a turbo, haven't you? Turbo? That's quite a good one. You've got 65,000. That's a pretty out-spec'd one. You got leather interior. It's beautiful. That's a beautiful car.
Yeah.
Could you just keep it, or you know it's not going to do that?
Everything, as in the words of JJ Le Hedge Fund, everything's for sale at the right price.
Let me say this to you. You know my Honda Civic was $24,000, $23,500, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just hit 200. No gearbox work, no engine work, no water pumps. There's no way in the world your Mini could do that with just oil and filters and brake pads and rotors.
No.
Is there?
Nope.
And it bloody well should. It's so expensive, don't you think? Or you don't agree?
Who knows?
No? No.
Nah.
What do you think?
Of course it should be able to. Whether it can or not, it's another matter, of course.
But why does Honda on a $23,000 car allow it to work to 200? I'm still going. It's still going. I'm not going to get rid of it.
Because Minis aren't built in Britain anymore.
Where are they built now?
Well, they're not even fully built in Germany anymore.
Yeah, but it's all the plastic garbage.
No, the Beijing Biden.
Are they made in China?
Sadly.
Just hang on. I'll be 1 minute.
Yeah, I will never be able to afford a car, so I'm not even bothering with that shit. I don't even dream about cars. You know, car makers used to make cars because there was always like somebody to sell a car to. Now everybody has a car, so they have to, earn money from people who already have a car. So everything's fucking changed. It's just, how can we gain more money?
I think Arch is giving someone the Sir Alex Ferguson hairdryer treatment. So who was copying the hairdryer, Arch?
Hey, I got a mouse problem, okay?
Ooh.
Oh, so the poor Mr. Mouse was copying a hairdryer from the Pontiff.
Squeaker's gonna get poisoned, okay?
Squeaker's gonna get squeaked.
I got to tell you this seriously. The Mini, would you buy one again?
Probably not. Been there, done that. It's this business of hoarding Daytonas. Crime.
Do you realize if you would have bought a Corolla, it would still be running perfectly?
I know.
I mean, Corolla's a boring car. Let's not get around the fact. But it would still be running beautifully, wouldn't it? 65K, you could have got a nice Lexus that would still be going.
I know.
I mean, between you and me, are you angry at the Mini, or how do you feel about it?
It's been there for when I needed it. Not all bad news.
But it's been a piece of shit, really, isn't it? 65,000, that's just a waste of total money, wasn't it, really?
Yeah,
The
I guess
plastic water pumps.
hindsight and 2020 vision's a lovely thing, Arch.
And the paint's very thin too. I had a guy, Mr. 2 was saying the paint, not Mr. 2, yeah, Mr. 2, he was saying the paint is really thin on the Mini. It's really shit paint.
It is.
Is that true?
Yeah, it does seem to be a bit of a after sales. Come back and keep seeing
65,000. I don't know about you, Sunshine, but 65,000. Fike me dead. That's a lot of money. No, or am I just
not
in the 80s?
not USD mobster. Come on,
that's 50 US. 50,000 is still a lot of money, don't you think? No.
Yeah, I do.
So you should get rid of it and buy a Corolla.
Yep.
Or a Lexus. Buy a Lexus.
Decisions.
Because it's not going to increase in value. You got to get rid of it before it gets to that. How much driving do? You do a lot of driving.
Yeah.
Like, where do you go exactly?
Work, front door of ADs with a non-Nicolini valet.
There's not much
non-Nicolini valet.
Yes. Did you see that Mercedes ad for the valet? I love that ad, don't you?
The only thing that could make it better is like you insert like a toy Mercedes and little crime piece rolls up in it, and his friend Nicolini the valet is there and like goes to park it and just scratches all the doors.
Yeah, it's such a cool. I love that. I thought that was so cool, didn't you?
Yeah. Did you see the latest lot of manufactured drama?
What's that?
Crime piece.
No, what's happened now?
So someone's forgot the golden rule. Tim can attest to this. When the going gets tough, the tough get going.
I see. What happened to him?
Well, let's just say, Arch, I hope you've got a victory cigar ready.
What's he done?
No, because you know how you said he's going to crash and burn?
Yep.
Get that victory cigar ready and that bottle of champagne.
Victory cigar ready. I certainly will.
I can just imagine Tim joining in, sitting there, victory cigar.
Oh. Hey, man, I was super upset about the scam that he was trying to pull. Well, not the scam.
Yeah.
I don't think for legal purposes we can't call it a scam, but his fundraiser, basically the fundraiser he was trying to pull. But the whole guys, like the past 2 weeks, I feel like there's just been so much watch content in the past like 3 months, like this year.
Working like a dog.
I feel like people are starting to
I always wanted one of these Mercedes Benzes, guys. Look at this. I wanted one of these. Look at this girl. She's got no bra on, by the way, guys. No bra. Look. Look. Have a look. Look, no bra. Look at that. How come I can't pick up women who don't wear bras?
You don't have that car.
It's so cool, isn't it? Look at that in the wine, Napa Valley. Oh, he's holding a hand. Why doesn't he put a hand through this dress? I mean, I'd be feeling the breasts with a top like that. That's what I want. Oh, look at no bra. What the fuck? How does that work?
What do you mean? How does that work?
How does that work? How come I can't get women like that? How come?
Don't know.
Anyhow, Perf, I'm sorry to have given you a hard time on the Mini. I'm sure you had a great time with it. You had a great time with it. It was beautiful, wasn't it? You know, I also loved... Would you get a Beetle?
No, too tall. I'm about 6'3".
Okay.
Who wants to hear some explosive revelations about ADs from...
Sure.
Including proof from a former staff member that allowed me to view. They haven't supplied me with it. I'm talking audible recordings where they were told to quote, not worry about OzTrack, close quote. You know what OzTrack is, don't you?
That's for the... Well, you know what? I don't know if that really matters.
So
I don't blame it. Yeah, I hate it too. I hate OzTrack too. They're a bunch of fucking left wing. You know what? People should be free to pay whatever they want. I'm sorry, Perf. I'm going to shut this down.
Okay.
I disagree with OzTrack. They're a bunch of pansies. The thing is, today, $500,000 is nothing. Like, 100,000 is nothing, really.
I was going to say that an AD in Perth might be getting red carded. But you shut it down.
There we go. GB $2. Reboot the weight loss. They'll get that women. Guys, I'm going to wrap up the show. Timmy. When can we do a more feminine video? Me and you.
Whenever you're ready, Arch. Whenever you're ready.
Are you doing a live stream after this today?
Yeah, I'll set something up for like 15 minutes away. Let me just
Good. That means I can cancel mine that I'd planned, Tim.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, good. No. Seriously, you're the master, Tim. Okay. I'm just a peasant.
I'm gonna have some red breasts because I love tits. You know that? I've always been a tits man. You know this? I had an argument, right?
Well, let's just say if the punters pay the piper, in this case you, to join your WhatsApp group, there's more details about Please
put it into the WhatsApp group.
Yep, it's in the WhatsApp group. Let's just say there's organised crime involvement, or at least allegations of it. Outlaw motorcycle clubs.
Put it in.
Money laundering.
Put it in. Money laundering. It's all there, guys. And I got to tell you something, guys. Seriously, you know what? How many Viking Rolexes do you want? How many you got? You got one, haven't you, Perf?
Yes, bluesy.
That's actually beautiful. I think that's a one and done Rolex, Tim.
The bluesy? Yeah.
41 mil bluesy.
I think there's like the rule goes like this. First of all, what you just need one Rolex, unless you can get them at the AD at retail. Then it's as many as you can get your hands on. But I'm feeling like all Rolexed out. I feel like I'm very satisfied. It's just if I'm gonna keep getting it, will be duplicates, right? Like, okay, I have the Pepsi, and then what do I get? Do I get a Batman? That makes no sense. I feel like, look, I have the Sub, I have the Explorer 2, I have the Daytona, the GMT Master 2. If all I'm missing is like a Yachtmaster, there's no point because I got the Sub.
You need a wind and wear.
A wind and wear. No, I have. I have.
What do you got?
Explorer 1.
Oh, Explorer, perfect. Wind and wear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and also my Daytona is just wear. Don't even wind. Don't bother doing it. You can't read it anyways. It's a bracelet.
$2. $2 reboot. I got a reboot, man. THX1138C, $2. Glad you were keeping the world time, Arch. Yeah, I just think, you know what? That's me. I'm not going to sell. I'm not going to sell any PATEKs. Guys, I'm going to wrap this baby up. Who's doing a show next? Tell me. Who's doing the show?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the show. Hold on, just a second. Let me just drop the link. Sorry.
Nice.
To YouTube. Second. I'm gonna drop the link.
I haven't been deleting any chats.
Hey, we've got other members of the Archie Stasi.
1 second. What the hell am I doing?
Savron, Sundays with Archie. I love the Savron. You know, Savron, I could really do some noodles about now, man. I could do some Vietnamese food, man. Yeah,
Okay.
it'd be good. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow. Love you all. Be happy, be careful, be
Take
nasty,
care, everybody.
be
I'll
kind,
see you in
and
the
we
evening.
will see you in the next one, baby.